Hey guys, OgreBarberian here again for another Chemo versus the World. And as you can see, I now have him at level 40 with Gear 4, rank 2, almost to rank 3, but we're ready to try him out and go in to try and finish out Chapter 2 as much as we can and go from there. See how far we can push after that. Alright, so here's where we got beaten in the last episode. Alright, let's go in there and find out what we can beat it this time. And I know there's going to come a point where we're just not going to be able to push any further until we hit rank 4 and get his passive, or we can get beyond Gear 4. So, like, it's going to happen. It's just how far we're going to be able to push with just Gear 4 level 40. So, we'll see what we can do. Alright. Come on. Heal up. Man, taking so many hits because of his low speed. Not good. Well, that helps at least. Gives him a chance to heal up a little bit. Since they decided to put shields up. Gotta take out that mystic one first. Oh, it doesn't go down. Alright. Howl versus Chemo. Alright, we took out the shields in one hit, so that's good news for us. That means we're going to be able to beat him pretty easily. And we'll push to the next one here. Yeah. Alright. Second to last node for Chapter 2 normal. I have this fear that getting to Gear 5 and so on is going to be hard until I can actually beat the 4th node of the upgrade event. Because right now my teams cannot beat it on this account. Alright, see what we can do here. I really wish I had his passive. And they'd all be gaining bleeds right now. Just by punching him. And then he could start using his basic attack right out the gate. Would be a lot easier. It's definitely something to look forward to in the later chapters. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we got this one. pretty handily. Alright, moving on to the final node of Chapter 2 Normal. Alright, got Manhunter 0 on this one, so hopefully he's not a giant pain in the butt. But we'll see. Feel good right now that we'll be able to beat this one on normal at least. Whether or not we're able to beat it on heroic is yet to be seen, and I will run out of energy before I get to that point anyway, so we'll see. See what happens. Alright, that's cool. Waste your turn. Taunting. The only enemy left. Alright. No, 3 mystics. I believe the bottom one actually hit the hardest, so yeah, we'll definitely be taking him out first. Alright, this one's hitting hard. I'll try to take him down. Alright. Let our men's do their thing. Alright, this might be a little tricky because they're all mystic. Oh, I forgot he gives them all shields. Darn it. He's gonna be tough. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, Chemo down! Couldn't beat the final normal mode of Chapter 2. So let's go ahead and switch over to Heroics, Chapter 2. See if we can beat a couple of these real quick. Since I have no upgrade that I can make right now. And a full team of Mystics is something else I was worried about. Chemo being energy, he's going to have a hard time against some of these nodes. Let's see if he can KO it. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm actually looking forward to the point where I catch up enough to where Chemo is actually going through the campaign on his own, and I actually don't have to wonder about where I am anymore. I actually had to go back and check my previous video to see where I had to start on this one. So... Alright. So next time I have to remember that I'm on the final node of Normal Chapter 2. And that I've already pushed partially into Heroics Chapter 2. And the funny thing is, I'm guessing that once I beat Heroic Chapter 2, and I start getting less mystical enemies, it's going to be a lot easier. Like when we get to Chapter 5 and it's mostly physical enemies, I'm pretty sure it's going to be really easy for Chemo to just blow through it. So, hopefully that's the case. So, I mean, I am still kind of low. I'm only level 40, Gear 4. Only rank 2. So maybe if he had his passive, he'd be doing better, but it's hard to say. Doesn't help that these guys are lapping me either. They are much faster than the Chemo. He's very slow. Alright, so these are all big guys and a boss. So we're going to go ahead and spill this time. And he still one-shotted. Okay, well, never mind. But Batman is going to eventually be a issue, so it's going to be good that I spilled. At least Batman is waste a move every now and again going invisible. Alright, so that's number 2-2 on Heroic. Let's go ahead and push to 2-3. Looks like we got enough for 2-3 and 2-4 if I can get lucky here on 2-3. And then after that I'll be out of energy. So the video will mandatorily come to an end at that point, regardless of win or lose. And I'll have to come back for more. Alright, so we got some big guys. Let's go ahead and spill. Alright. Alright. Yay, wasted his turn taunting. Let's see, we couldn't one-shot him, so it's good that I spilled. Alright, who do I want to take down? Let's go ahead and spill first. It looks like the guy at the bottom is actually doing the most damage, but I can't target him, so... Go ahead and take out the big guy, and then we'll work bottom up. Alright. Now as you can see, those bleed numbers aren't huge coming off of those guys. They don't have a ton of health. Alright. Final wave. We're in overheal still, so we're definitely doing pretty good here. I think we're going to start with the guy at the top here. And unless the big guy taunts again, we're trying to take these other two out. Alright, no taunt, that's good. And there's the taunt. And that's fine. Definitely got this one here. Alright. Completed. Got one last one that we can do with the amount of energy that we have. Against Deadshot. I think we got pretty good odds here. Still just over half the power of the opposing team, so I think we got this one. I mean, obviously you have to see, but I feel confident. It looked like it was all physicals and one energy guy, so shouldn't be too bad. We're not doing a ton of damage. I do anticipate Deadshot's going to hurt regardless, so trying to build up some overheal in the meantime will be helpful if I can actually get there. Alright, well there's our one energy guy, so the final wave is definitely all physical, which is good because Chemo's energy and has resistance to that. Alright, taunt wore off, cool. Take out that guy. Alright, let's see. Take out the other guy. I was really hoping to build up some overheal here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Well, maybe I will. There's a little bit of overheal. Okay. Alright, so just what I thought. 3 minion physicals and Deadshot. Spill. Man, that hurt. 850. Jeez. 680, isn't it? Alright, so the first one was a crit. And he's going to waste turns doing that, so that's cool. So, let's get these other minions out of the way. Alright, Deadshot versus Chemo. I think he's got this one. Yeah, I think we got it. Overheal too much on those men's. And I'm back in the overheal. Cool. Alright, so managed to beat through node 4 of Heroic. So we'll have to come back and try normal mode. Let's see, how far did we get? We got the Huntress node, so we got Chemo node next. And we definitely got to go back and defeat 2-8 normal, and then 2-5 through 8 on Heroic. Alright. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. As always, enjoy and grind on.